Iron Man was the first movie to kick off the MCU and is the foundation for the entire connected universe Marvel has built up until this point. It was directed by Jon Favreau and stars Robert Downey Jr., Gwyneth Paltrow, Terrence and Jeff Bridges. The story follows Tony Stark, a billionaire weapons engineer whose hobbies include partying, women, and alcohol. He's targeted by a terrorist group in the Middle East who wants to make him build missiles for them, but he instead builds an armor suit to help him escape. Once he's home, he decides to use his genius and resources to help the world as Iron Man. When I first watched this back in 2008, I thought it was a pretty decent film. It was funny and had some cool action scenes here and there, but having watched it again, I think it's definitely one of the better films in the MCU. Robert Downey Jr. kills it as Tony Stark, and he succeeds where the comic failed by making him a likable character. He's charismatic, quippy, and plays by his own rules, and is a bit of a likable asshole. Gwyneth Paltrow as Pepper serves to keep Tony grounded, and she really has great chemistry with Robert Downey Jr. I really like Terrence as Rhodey and was looking forward to him getting to use the War Machine armor, but he does a solid job here. You can tell he really cares a lot for Tony and tries to have his back even when it can potentially get him in trouble. I also really like Jeff Bridges as the villain. He starts off pretty mild and laid back and, calculating behind the scenes, and by the end of it, he's completely over the top. This film also started the tradition of waiting for the credits to end to get a preview of the next film, which was cool back then because everyone didn't know and we thought it might just be a rumor. So to see Samuel L. Jackson pop up at the end as Nick Fury was amazing. The only thing I really didn't like in the film was Obadiah's turn as the villain. He goes from operating behind the scenes to a flat-out murderer by the end, and I thought that transition could have been handled a bit better. Overall, I think Iron Man does a perfect job of introducing Tony Stark and establishing him as the centerpiece for the cinematic universe, and is a great film instead of a mere one-time watch. I'm going to give Iron Man an 8 out of 10. Next up is The Incredible Hulk as we continue to race to Infinity War. Let me know what you guys thought of Iron Man down below, and where would you rank it among the other MCU films. Also, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.